Smooth 98.1, Lagos, Nigeria, world. Here we are, 15 minutes of a Tech Friday, Business Express, right here on Smooth Breakfast. I'm Sope Martins, and joining me for those 15 minutes, I've got Rotus. Good morning.
Good morning, Shockwave. Good morning to everybody out there. Good to be with y'all. It's the end of the week. Yes, indeed.
It's the end of the week. Rotus, we have been counting. I feel like we've been counting down since Monday.
Oh, yes, we have. And here we are.
I'm telling you, I woke up today, massive smile on my face, and that's the way to go, people. All right, so let me tell you how you can join this amazing conversation that we are about to have. All right, there are so many different platforms you can use. If you're watching us up on youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos, then all you need to do is just leave your comments up on that live stream. You can also send WhatsApp messages to +234 809 444 981. You can also go over to Twitter, use the hashtag BusinessExpress981 and tag us at Smooth981FM. Fisayo, Durojaiye, good morning. How you doing? You're muted. Technology.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fisayo. All right, so gentlemen, now that we're all gathered at the Tech Friday table, let's get started with what Uber is doing.
Yeah, so Uber is launching an in-house advertising division, and they're rolling out ads that are targeted based on, I guess, your destination. And I think they're rolling this out in the US, though. I think that's where this is starting out first. So, basically, while you are supposedly tracking where your driver is coming to you, and then when you start your trip, you're going to be getting ads from Uber. And if you look at what Netflix has announced, I think it was just this week or so, they are now moving towards ads. Uber has been making some losses, historically. I think this advertising model is supposed to be another revenue stream for them. But I think it's interesting that, I guess, if you're going to a restaurant or you're going to the movies or you're going to the mall, the ads that you get will kind of fall in line with your destination. So, which I think maybe makes sense. If you're going to buy ice cream and you get a pizza ad, things like that.
Right?
What do you guys think?
I've already come to accept the role of tracking and listening in on my phone calls, because whenever you see a certain word like, I don't know, dinosaurs, suddenly you start getting ads for dinosaurs. But I feel like this is just too much for me. I don't know. Fisayo, what do you think?
Well, so it's a delicate balance between profit and privacy, and I think that those are the two things that needs to come into play: profit and privacy. So people don't want cookies. People don't want their location to be tracked. People don't want their search history to be tracked, so that they can get advertising, targeted ad based on that. But of course, Uber is saying that, guys, well, I'm barely making enough money off the trips you're doing, so I need additional revenue lines. So, and here it is, right? So I guess that's where the delicate balance really essentially is. I guess the bigger problem is that who will Uber share the data with, right? Alongside, because as part of the thing, Uber says that you have the right, you can turn off ad for yourself, right? So it means that you don't have to accept, the ads. So you can particularly turn off the feature. So I don't want to be seeing ads, based on where I'm going to, based on where I'm coming from, anywhere, right? So that's also, to ensure that, yes, everyone gets some fair deal. People that don't want ads get to turn it off, and people that want ads, Uber makes some money off them as well. So I guess it's how the world is shaping, because everyone needs to build a sustainable business eventually.
But like even Netflix ads, that this much vaunted ads, are going to be targeted as well, right? Because they're asking for gendered birth dates information as well.
Yes. So the point of digital ad is targeting, right? Because it's not just selling blanket, insurance to people that don't want it, right? The argument is that based on what you search on maybe Google or your interests, you might want to see ads around. So, I'm thinking, okay, where do I spend my Christmas right now? So I've probably been searching like, okay, do I go to South Africa? Do I go to Dubai? And I suddenly start seeing, ads that shows you deals. Again, it is targeted because they feel that based on my search, it is what I'm interested in. So the same argument is what Uber has. Based on where you're going to, in fact, you have made a decision to go to a certain location, right? That location gives you an indication of what you might be interested in, or gives them an indication of what you might be interested in, right? If I'm going to, like Rotus said, if I'm going to buy ice cream, okay, ice cream and pizza go together, right? So why don't you see a pizza ad on your way? Right, it's just what it is. So people are just required, how do I ensure that yes, everyone makes money? But it's targeted ad basically.
So I love that you're in your car while we're talking about Uber. That just, it just ties into everything we're discussing this morning. All right. Also, let's talk about 3D design. I understand that Adobe 3D and Hugo Boss, the fashion house, are collaborating on 3D designs. Fisayo, do 3D designs, I guess, change the nature of how products come to market? Do they make things more efficient? What do you make of, why are you making that face? What do you make of 3D designs?
I mean, so really, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Hugo Boss was a major fashion house for a very long time, because I see Hugo Boss everywhere. In fact, when I went to serve in Abia State, I went to Hugo Boss store where they make Hugo Boss suits. Right?
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, I saw where they make BYC singlets. I mean, I'm just saying that, right? I didn't know that it was a thing until much later in my life, when I had started researching, all of that. Anyways, that said, you see, this is one of those things that large corporates do, just to, I see it as hand waving. It makes absolutely no sense for me, right? 3D designs, so that you can see how the fitting of your clothes might look like on some 3D platform before selling it to you. And of course, I saw the comments from the CFO. The business development director? It says that yes, this is turning Hugo Boss to a fashion tech fashion house. So like, come on, guy, come on, stop, just stop this nonsense, right? And I guess that he's just trying to ensure that yes, they have something to say, they have something to show as innovative. Doesn't like, before it's a perfect fit for bodies like this, So we're partnering with Adobe to ensure that yes, 3D designs on things. I mean, it's what it is, right? Everyone has to say what they have to say to sell their market. So,
but you know what, Fisayo, there's
like,
something that spoke to me, right? And I think that if anyone can crack it, would be just amazing, and it would do so much, especially for the way the buying trends have been going, right? And that is these virtual fitting rooms, because people started going online towards, or gravitating towards online shopping. And we've already, news came out earlier this week, I think it was, that we're going to see some e-retailers start to charge for returns, because people went online shopping because they don't like going to the store. It's like one of the most, what's the word? Self-esteem killing things to go to a changing room and have to try on so many different clothes and be like, this is where you find out that you put on weight or lost weight or done different things. But then you have online shopping where you can just change in the safety and comforts of your home. And so people would buy like 4 sizes of the same outfit so that they can try it on and be like, okay, this is my size. The rest they send back, free returns, right? But with virtual changing rooms, that could change, couldn't it? If they manage to get your body type, your model of you, and then you can put on the clothes without having to, I don't know,
without having to
do either of the other options.
I don't know.
You're shaking your head. No.
I mean, I don't know. In theory, it makes sense. In theory, it makes sense. You need maybe Facebook's metaverse to be able to do that properly, right? But hey, let's see how it goes. But I'm not particularly impressed. I think that it's not the biggest problem in the world, right? So whether or not, your clothes is slightly, 2 inches bigger or a couple of inches smaller, you call the tailor by the side of your house to fix it, expand it, remove the ogu by the side, and just make it, a bit better. We'll move on with our lives, right?
I think it works for. I mean, Fisayo is always talking about fixing problems around the world. For Hugo Boss and for Adobe, for those people in those niche businesses, not even niche, it's fashion. I think it works for them. I think it works. I think it works for the companies.
Messages coming in. I'll take this one from Philip, who says, for those who turn off the ads feature, will the rides be more expensive? Wouldn't they be profiled? Great question, Philip. Great question.
That's a point. Good point. And I think that
I'll assume so.
Yeah.
I'll assume so. Yeah. Guys, you don't want to see ad, then pay the full price.
And Joel says, Fisayo, regarding the 3D design, someone has gotten a good appraisal and promotion for that nonsense I do. Wow,
Exactly. Like, still just show it, like, yeah, we need to be a tech fashion house. The intern just say yes, 3D.
And Yinka Bolu says, Hugo Boss store in Hugo Boss store in Abia. Fisayo, I saw what you did there. Anyway, 3D fitting room. Small town, in no time, they'll tell us to come and buy shops in the metaverse. This one, they're already buying land in the virtual reality space. Ads targeted or not, it's intrusive.
That's the debate. Fisayo, very quickly, I know we're almost out of time. Clubhouse. Does anybody remember Clubhouse? They are switching strategies.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about that app that tried to be exclusive only for like iPhone users for
iPhone
a while,
users,
and then the rest of us, aka the real world, were like, okay, fine, you do you. And then they decided that, well, iPhone users said, okay, they're not that great. Thank you, goodbye. Is it that one?
That was that one. That's exactly right.
That particular one.
They are switching strategies to make conversations more intimate. So the three of us now could make our own room on Clubhouse and go and chat there and invite who we want. Do both of you think
no?
This? No.
Would do it on WhatsApp. Thanks.
Thank you. That was available to the whole world. Thank you. I'll take WhatsApp over that.
Yeah,
I guess that's the show. I guess that's
we're done. Clubhouse what? I'm sorry, when they came with that elitist nonsense, I was like, that's it. You just shot yourself in the foot.
It's annoying. In fact, you have to get invites. So it's not just like someone has to invite you. Like, really? Someone has to invite me to be listening to other people talk? I mean, hold your speech. I'm not interested.
Like, speech is free. I can get it from the person next to me. Thank you. No, Clubhouse. Fisayo, thank you. We'll use WhatsApp. We're done for the day. We're done. All right. Make sure you continue the conversation with Rotus and Fisayo. You can find them at Rotanquote and at Aramo Fisayo. Go and continue because this was amazing. All right.